Today we're diving into a story that is hotter than ugali straight from the sufuria, and at the center of it all is none other than Oscar Sudi, who over the weekend has been trending like a matatu with a new sound system. And of course, Masai wasn't left behind either. Now, it's probably common knowledge that speculations have been Oscar Sudi and Masai are in a romantic affair. But that's not the full tea, because if there's one thing you should know about Oscar Sudi, it's that the man doesn't believe in one plate at the table. Oscar Sudi is a firm believer in polygamy. In fact, he takes it so seriously you'd think he's running a football team. Now, according to the latest BNN Anonymous that went down over the weekend, Oscar Sudi doesn't just stop at his two official wives and Masai. Apparently, there are others, many, still in the shadows, women who also claim a piece of his heart, or maybe a piece of his wallet, depending on who you're asking. Anonymous confessions flooded in, some saying they've had a taste of Sudi's generosity themselves. Masai needs to relax. Nikona Bolia Sudi, and he provides very well, and we met Palesedas. He will marry the Kikuyu lady from Eldoret with his kid before he marries you, sweetie. Hiyo story ya Sudi ni ukweli. There's a Kikuyu lady alimzalia na akanunulia nyumba Lavington na alifukuza huyo second wife kabisa. She hides herself these days juu ya aibu. Wako wengi sana na ako generous sana. And if there's one thing that actually kept coming up, it's that Sudi is a very, very generous man, which might be an explanation as to how Masai, since she got into the picture, is now a proud owner of a travel company. And let's not even mention her car game, especially since her latest upgrade. But here's the twist: the other women are not just sitting silent in the sidelines. They've been watching, and they're sending a message to Masai, and that is that she should chill, especially because she's not the only one. And just like that, Masai finds herself in a battlefield she never signed up for, or maybe she did, facing war on both fronts. On one side, the unofficial Sidechics union, who are sharpening their claws as they ask her to take a chill pill. And on the other, the official wives, who have allegedly ganged up against her. In fact, just over the weekend, Maverick Aoko dropped a bombshell that the two wives cracked open Oscar Sudi's safe and walked away with a staggering 400 million shillings, dividing it amongst themselves, with each walking away with 200 million. Sudi has two legitimate wives. Hata ni wao huchukua certificate ya IABC. One of them is a Kisii sister ya Don Bosco. Wanaelewana vibaya sana, so they've ganged up against Masai, Sudi's latest. Juzi, they broke into Sudi's safe, wakabeba 400 million, wakagawana 200 each. In case you're wondering why, after being loyal to Oscar Sudi that long, they decided to do such a thing, that is, if all this is true, well, rumor has it that Oscar Sudi and his second wife, Ann Sudi, are now divorced. And not just divorced, my friends. Apparently, Sudi even won custody of their children. And if this is true, then that 400 million could very well have been a revenge mission. So let's just pause for a second, because all this is a lot and we need some time to digest. So Sudi is juggling official wives, alleged side chicks in the shadows, and Masai all at the same time. He definitely has a lot going on, more than enough to fill an entire season of drama. Like, imagine a soap opera with all this. Anyways, will Masai hold her ground? Will the wives strike again? Will the side chicks come out of the shadows? Only time will tell. You know what else will tell? BNN Anonymous. So you better follow our pages, Instagram, just to ensure that you're not left behind when other people are sipping the tea. BNN Basic is the name of the page, Instagram, Telegram, and the links are also in the description. But what are your thoughts on this? What can you make of all this alleged drama going on in Sudi's life? Talk to us in the comment section. But I would say the lesson learned from this is that when you mix love, power, and money, the result is a cocktail more dangerous than changa. Remember, you can run your ads with us, you can market your business, your services on our BNN platforms. DM us on BNN Market Bot to get started. Also remember to like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, stay updated here on BNN.